You made it.
I did. I'm going to get with you.
All right. You should probably have this.
Hello, 1 million cups. We are 28 seconds away from beginning. Grab some coffee, grab a Danish, and grab a seat. Jim Young.
I'm not presenting. I just brought some flowers. Get them up there.
Grab your own seat.
Gosh, why am I in all of them? I look awful. You do not. I'm going to get this in the background too. All right, Lee, move over just a little bit. No, toward the middle. There you go. Okay,
We are 14 seconds from beginning.
14.
Seat, right?
Hot seat, It's Chris, you said?
Oh, what's that?
What's your first name?
Larry.
Larry.
Yes.
Thank you. Did you take it? One more?
Welcome everybody to 1 Million Cups. I'd like to introduce our co-host today, Betsy Sorg.
Thank you, Doctor Who. It's very nice to be here this morning. No other nerds in the audience? Come on. No other nerds? Nobody? No phone booth?
You flashed them with your lights, and you got more response than me dressing like Doctor Who.
I love it. You're wearing it well.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy year-end 1 Million Cups wrap-up. Thank you to our festive friends and their ugly and not-so-ugly sweaters. Got the memo.
Harry, yes. Harry definitely.
It's a little bit about my
Yes.
business.
So check in, everybody.
Yes.
I'll do it right now as Betsy speaks.
Thank you. Good morning. So yes, check in, let Kauffman know we're here wrapping up 2025 and ready for 2026, I guess. Our organizers, who do we have here? I see Lenka the llama, or is that an alpaca?
It's a llama.
It's a llama. Lenka with the llama. You can find her if you have any 1 Million Cups questions. Lee's over here looking festive. There's Lee. There's
We have Jackie in the back. There's Lee. We have Jackie in the back.
Jackie, I saw
Yeah,
David Colby. There's
who's
David
Harry?
Colby.
We have David, Colby, yeah.
Harry also flashing the audience. Thank you, Harry.
We have Glenn.
Glenn in the IT department. Thank you, Glenn,
What
for
is that? Maroon shirt? Yeah, all right. That'll work, I guess.
Glenn is festive-ish.
Yeah. It is. So we are here at the View. This is our place that we meet every month at 9 o'clock, 9 to 9:30.
Yep.
We meet for coffee in Danish, and then we start at 9:30, pretty much promptly, don't we?
Usually you do that for us.
Yeah. Thank you, the View.
Yes, so if you want to know what they have going on here, which is always something, scan that QR code, and they have all kinds of holiday events going on as well. So come back and enjoy the View, even outside of 1 Million Cups.
Our sponsors, yes. It's The View, of course. Food is with The View. Media is Mighty Manatee. And that is Glenn in the back. What is that? OITVOIP?
OIT VoIP.
Who's that? Is that Glenn?
They actually donated all of the equipment to us. It is a friend of Glenn's who he said, please donate all of this fabulous equipment so we can watch Betsy and Banks every Wednesday. Is
So all I have to do is ask them to donate? Yeah?
that right, Glenn?
Photography is by Sai, who is he's not here now, but he has great photographs.
He did send us some great photographs from last week, which our social media team of Lenka and Jax will be putting out. So keep an eye out for yourself and some good professional photos from last week with lots of orange in the background.
Nice. And our printer is, where is he? Yes!
He's here.
Ken Rose. Ken is here. So, Minuteman, press.
That's right. Our partners who are kind of here as part of the ecosystem to support small business in whatever way, shape, or form possible is LEAD. That's all things economic development, small business support, growth and development throughout the county. The SBDC, I saw Cesar walk in, there he is. SBDC will help you everything from business plan all the way through networking and marketing and figuring out how you get more attention to your business from soup to nuts, right? Beginning to end. And that's all prepaid by your tax dollars too, so it's no cost to you. So definitely a resource that you want to use. Got the South Lake Chamber of Commerce. Dave Colby is our wonderful president and leader, and the South Lake Chamber of Commerce is over 1,000 members strong right now, which, you know, it's not the only chamber in Lake County, but it is the biggest and the strongest. So if you have any questions about anything going on in South Lake, that's your reference point. In the business incubation program, that's Brian. He's out of Eustis in our other 1 Million Cups sister office. A little bit more of a product going global kind of a situation, but another resource for small businesses to accelerate themselves.
Can I stop you for a moment?
Please.
One thing is that we are a connecting organization. We are not a networking organization. And there are networking organizations out there. There's Solutions, which meets before this, downtown Clermont. There's South Lake Connects, so there's all these, there's South Lake Business Leaders, which is another type of networking.
Yes.
Also, the second thing I want to say is LEAD. Wait a minute, aren't you kind of part of that?
I am a little bit of a part of it now. They brought me in to try and support small business throughout the county, so that's taking my passion for 1 Million Cups and hopefully expanding it to other businesses throughout the county. So yes. Exciting. 2026 is going to be a good year for small business if I have anything to do with it.
Yes,
so.
Yes. So what is our mission? Our mission is very simple. Entrepreneurs helping entrepreneurs. Period. Next slide.
He finally got that one right where he wants it. So, and as Banks said, we're here kind of for presentations, not pitches. We're here for connections, not networking. This is a little bit more of a vulnerable spot where we're not looking to sell each other. We're looking to truly make those community connections that help us solve problems, grow our business, accelerate, find places to get over the humps that we're on and address those challenges that might be keeping us up at night.
Do you have a card?
Indeed.
You do. May I have a card, please? This is how it's done.
Nope.
If you want to exchange cards,
true.
ask for a card, and you can do that at the beginning or at the end, and we give you plenty of time for that. We don't want you just offering cards to people. Hey, by the way, take my card. We don't want that.
That's true.
All right.
That's true. We just want it to be a welcoming space for all entrepreneurs to grow and evolve.
First timers here. If you're a first timer, raise your hand.
Yes!
Oh my God.
So many.
Who's got the other mic?
We're gonna. Oh, there it is.
Lee, you want to do it? Lee,
I'll take pictures.
There you go.
Wow. Keep those hands up, first timers. Right there. We'll go with Zane.
Hey everyone, my name is Zane Ertel, and I'm a development liaison for the city of Clermont.
Nice. And oh, by the way, tell us, well, you've already told us, but tell us your name, and then tell us like two things of your name of your business and what you do in case we don't know what the name of your business is. Tell us. So, Zane, welcome. Not Zane or Zane.
Maybe some days. Oh dear. Don't fall.
Hi, my name is Mindy Scarlett. I've been working for Clermont for 6 years. Wonderful city, glad I'm here. My company is the Scarlett Creative Group, and if you have a question about marketing, please come ask me.
Who else? I saw lots of hands go up. Don't be shy.
Hi, I'm Tim Clifford, and I went to the Rock's $1 Million Cup. So Terry invited me to this one, but years ago I went to that for years. It was so much fun, so I was excited to see it close. I live over in Winter Garden, and I'm a financial advisor, and I'm working on a fund where it takes AI and advisors and kind of combine the two.
Ah, you
Welcome,
are.
Jim.
Yes, you
Thanks
are
for
in a
coming.
good place to carry that conversation
We
forward.
take people from Winter Garden, right?
We do.
Yep.
We do.
All right.
We do. Thank you for crossing the line.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jessica McNulty. I'm also with the City of Clermont as a development liaison, so we are just here to help support you guys in any way that we can.
So much support. Thank you, Jessica, for being here. Somebody else, I did see some hands up here. Oh, yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Denise DeBusk. I am with my husband Terry for Cruise Planners, and we help make vacation planning a breeze at no cost to you.
Nice.
Wonderful. Is there anybody else here? First time?
There are, yes,
Oh,
up
yeah,
here.
good. Yeah, don't be shy. Raise your hand.
How's it going? My name is Cameron. I own CF Lawn Care. I operate the company as well. So we do landscaping, lawn care, tree trimming, tree removal, mulching, everything outdoor. We take care of it all.
Awesome.
Welcome, Cameron. Thank you so much. Is that everybody? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. You
Cameron?
can.
Yeah, I'm just with
Okay.
Hi, my name is Tina Gleisner. I just sold one business, Tips for Women, and I'm now doing volunteer work in Nepal.
Welcome, Tina. We like your shirt.
Yes.
Your sweatshirt.
Yes.
Slay them. Yes.
Sarah, hi, good morning.
Good morning, my name is Doug Hogan. I'm with Hillcrest Insurance, and I help companies grow with their commercial insurance or with their group benefits. I generally have attended several of these up in, as you pointed out, the sister organization up in Eustis, and I heard that the one down here was different, and I generally associate different with compressive. And from what I've seen when I was recommended to the South Lake Chamber, I've seen the different being better there, so I'm really excited to be here.
We are definitely different.
We accept that. Thank you. Different is good.
Yeah. Speaking of different, those of you that dressed up for today's holiday, could you just stand? Look, Angie, let's start with
Yes,
you.
Angie is crushing it. Understood the assignment. Yes, ma'am.
Catwalk. Do the catwalk.
And she made this. She made it. She made that. She made that. Handcrafted.
Next year,
It's beautiful.
Give me an outfit.
I will.
All right.
I like it.
Oh my gosh. Who else? Oh, we got
I've been
llama.
at the one in
We got
Eustis.
the llama.
First time here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, guys. I can validate that the Eustis one and this one is definitely different. I presented at Eustis about 6 months ago. Great organization, but this one's over the top, so thank you.
Oh, wow. So, apologies for coming late, but hello, everyone. I'm Michelle. I've just started coming here to Clermont, and I'm happy to serve in any way. I love your organization. My business is Review Link. We help local businesses get more reviews on Google. So if by any chance I can help you with that, I'm glad to meet with each of you. I love coffee, so just let me know. I'll bring it.
Be a sponsor. Lee Shea, welcome.
Help yourself.
Welcome. We have 11 newcomers. This is more than the first day we were here.
I think so. That's newcomer. Hold on now.
Who else looks good? She looks really good. Lee looks really good in her outfit. Yes.
Yes.
We've got in the back there. Jennifer, let's see your really ugly sweater. Yeah. Show us that.
See, there you go. Yes.
Sandra, let's see her. Nice. Look at
Sandra, yes,
that.
ma'am.
I'm hungry for
She's
candy canes
fancy.
right now. Yeah.
That's right. Nice job,
Who
fam.
else?
Oh, we got sparkles over here.
What do you got?
Oh, that's not ugly. Oh, it's a cat. Adorable. And just so everyone knows, Renee is highly allergic to lame gifts per her t-shirt. So no lame gifts, only expensive, shiny things for her.
Hey, Renee, did you make this?
So. Little shout out, not a lame gift.
You cannot water this. If you do, you'll kill it. She made it out of paper. Eula, stand up. Let's see yours.
That's
You
right.
Too. Come on.
Yes. Eula's doing the multiple Christmas parties today, so he's got his Florida Santa ready to go.
Harry,
Come on, Harry. Can he be any more dapper than he can?
Ugly to me is Walmart ugly. $12.99. And I can wear it once and not feel bad.
But you wear it well, Harry. You wear it well.
You do. Jackie in the back. Yep.
There it is.
Nice.
Tipsy Elf and Sparkles, fantastic.
Jared has a nice tie. Jared, is that a Christmas tie?
Jerry Garcia.
Nice.
That's classic.
Yeah, I just listened to the Grateful Dead this morning.
Where's Chuck? Where's Chuck? There's Chuck. Chuck's wearing sparkles too. Chuck, with his sparkling personality, is wearing sparkles on his tie.
And he wears a Christmas tie every day of December, right?
That's your new thing next
All
year.
right,
now.
first time, thank you so much for being here. We want you to be a part of this, which means we want you to present. Next week we're off, so the week after that, show up and present.
2 weeks we're off.
2 weeks. Oh, 2 weeks.
We're not back until the 7th
Uh-oh.
of 2026.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Not seeing you every week.
I know. We can fix that. We'll fix that.
All right.
As Bank said, we would love for our newcomers to think about presenting at 1 million cups. Typically, we look for businesses that are in that 1 to 5 year range, and you're having a challenge that's keeping you up at night, or you're looking for a pivot, or you're wanting to know a little bit more about how to break into the Lake County market. That's what we're here for. We're here as other business owners and community supporters to help you get over those challenges and pivot and grow your business.
You know what? This is a time of giving.
I agree.
And I have right here a journal, and I would like to give it to somebody new here.
Do it.
But I need somebody that looks very festive. Who's the most festive person here that is new here? Where is that?
New and
Denise.
festive.
Denise, yes. Actually, I want to get a discount from your husband, so like a free cruise.
Like a deep discount. Deep discount.
Perfect. All right, moving on.
You got your only discount for this weekend, bud.
Icebreakers, 6-month edition. 6 months in. 6 months in what?
What has 1 million cups meant for you so far? He's verklempt. He's so emotional over what this has done for him. I'm going to call out Colin for this one because Colin is honest, he is candid, and I feel like 1 million cups might have a little special place in his heart. What? Especially, let's not talk about Eustis, but Clermont, 6 months here as a presenter, as being here on the launch, almost every day when your business isn't pulling you away. What does this place mean to you?
First of all, I appreciate that. I appreciate the recognition. But so I started my business about 18 months ago. I started going originally to 1 million cups in Orlando for a few months, and then I discovered there was multiple 1 million cups, and then I started going to Eustis. Living out in Clermont, those are pretty decent drives, as you know. Some people don't start a little earlier, a little later, but like it's a decent drive. And then I was going to Eustis back and forth, switching between Orlando and Eustis, and they said, "Hey, we're going to start one in South Lake." And I was like, "Thank God." I don't have to get up in the morning. But it's been quite an adventure, especially I got to give all recognition and credit to the people who established this. The people who are here every week, who set this up, who do this for us every week. It is a meaningful place in my heart because it is different than networking. It's here where we just hear to help each other. And I love that piece. That's what I love to do when I'm with not only clients, and they're paying me for the service, but then just to be here with all of you every week when the business allows me to is awesome. And it's just it's been a warm place in my heart ever since Orlando, and like this gets kind of settled into be home for me now. And they're all very different. I recommend going to multiple of them actually, just to feel the differences in each unit. But this one is the one I was here since day one, and Banks and everybody here does such an excellent job. So it's great to be part of this community, and I will continue to be a part of it for as long as I can.
I need a tissue.
Happy to have you.
Who else would like to add to that? What is 1 million cups meant to you? How has it changed? Oh, Ramona, here you go.
Ramona, yes.
I'm going to keep helping her back at the same
Okay.
time. So I pivoted my company and spoke at 1 million cups back in the summer, and the transformation that's happened since then is, I don't even have words for it. I'll have to find words because in the new year I'll have to share. But there's a lot of amazing things that came from this time here. Friendships that I've made, which we're seeing how we're bringing friendship together here now. We have a headache. So I'm just very grateful.
Go away.
Yeah, I'm very grateful to be a part of the community.
Absolutely. Ramona may or may not have made us cry in her presentation, so bring the tissues for the
This is your
next
first time here?
And I want to
Sure,
say
you can show up.
Absolutely.
She's been here 15 minutes.
I'm here for it.
No. I want to say thank you to Tia Jolie back there and Lenka. Because what you guys have in here is helping business owners just say it's okay to be new. Just go. Just be yourself. Just enjoy the time. And for me, I've just been here 2 weeks. And so far, I know many of your faces. So thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing us to be in a place safe, to be in a place where we can share what we got, and also to be ourselves. Because I just got here with nothing to worry about. And that's because the way you do it. So thank you.
Thank you, Alicia. And guess what we have for you?
Awesome.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Hold all the coffee that you like.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to mention what I was telling Lenka last week about how much I appreciate the relationships that I've started here, just meeting all these wonderful people. When I first started my business, for the first few months, I was kind of walking around in circles. I had no idea where I was going. A friend of mine suggested that I join the South Lake Chamber, so I'm glad that I met Dave, and then I started hearing about 1 Minute Cups and Fast Track and everything else, and now I actually have direction, and I appreciate all the relationships that I'm building here. And like I told Lika last week, this is my favorite day of the week, and I'll miss you guys for the next couple of weeks. So.
I second that, Terry.
We're
Absolutely.
going to have our own coffee, and everybody's invited.
That's true.
We're going to talk about entrepreneurs.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
And how we can make next year better.
Lee.
I want to say that I want to thank you, Ben.
That's mine, so.
And Bessie. Ben is the one who actually
I'm old school.
told me about 1 million
That's my
cups.
business, though.
And I was going to Eustis, and he said, we're going to have one of our
Good.
own in Clermont. Would you like to be part of it? And of course, I would love to be a part of it because I'm a storyteller. I love connecting with people. I love building relationships. And the last 6 months has been nothing short of phenomenal. This group of people here, what you give in is what you get out.
Yep.
With any group. Don't be rushed to come in and make a transaction. Be in here to build relationship because relationship will last you a lifetime. And that's what I learned being in business and being in a lived experience. So I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and Happy Holidays to all of you. And thank you for being here. And keep bringing your friends, keep coming because this is nothing but help you thrive in your business and in your personal life as well.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Lee.
All right, you ready to get started?
Thank you all. I
We
think
have a
we are.
speaker today, right?
We do. We
Yeah,
do
yeah,
have a
okay.
speaker.
Oh, boy.
Speaking of our speaker, please don't talk while he's talking. Turn your cell phones off now that you've all checked in and live streaming, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. So if you're not able to catch us on a Wednesday or you want to refer a friend, that's where they can catch us streaming live.
And for those of you that are new, the speaker is going to talk 2 minutes about himself, 2 minutes about his product or service, and then 2 minutes about an issue that he has. And then it's opened up to you all to give him some advice, ask him questions, lead him along, and then we will see him back here in 6 months, and we'll see if it works or not. So, with that said, you get to say his name because I killed him.
Oh, we know how.
I'll do the first name, you do the last name. How about that?
Yeah, it's a
Presenter today is Larry.
Jaskowiak.
beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
We work well together. Thanks.
Okay. Okay, so
Take
this
it
is
away.
forward.
The
Okay.
stage is yours.
I think I can do this. I know how to do a TV remote. So good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. This is my second presentation. I was at the Eustis one about 6 months ago. I will tell you, this is high energy compared to Eustis, so very nice. I will not miss an event here. Harry made me, said, you got to talk about yourself a little bit. I said, I'm going to do that in 2 minutes. So real quick, 45 years in the business. I know I started at 8, so we got a little time here. I worked myself up with a partner where we own 28 locations, no Florida locations, Indiana, Illinois, and Colorado. Really bootstrapped it. We sold the business for $80 million to a large MSO. Biggest mistake I've ever made. Lost all of my 800 employees and all the ties and the relationships. Does everybody know what an MSO is? It's multi-shop owners, the big box shops. I stayed on with that group, part of the deal, and that's how I ended up in Florida. First year in Florida, I put 62 stores here, so a little crazy. So I was with that group for about 11 years, and as the MSOs, being an owner, it's hard to work for someone when you have a 30-year-old kid telling you what to do. So I left that business and retired for a little bit and helped my son build a cattle farm in Indiana. Love it. So one day I'm checking emails, I have 8. 6 are spam, 2 are from my buddies with jokes. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do next? So I found a building in Leesburg. It was a 100-year-old building called Simon Seed. Painstakingly went through the building process and put up a brand new building, and that's every day how it looks. This is not a typical collision shop. So we put the business up and everything is going well, and we've been there 3 years now. And last week I bought my second store in Leesburg, so we're getting in that process. So, anybody been to Lowe's or Home Depot? Okay. Anybody been to a small mom and pop hardware store? Difference? Okay, what's the difference? Big difference. There's people there to help you. You go to Home Depot, you got to yell down the aisles, and then you get someone that, well, that's not my line, right? Very frustrating. Sometimes I want to go in there and get out, but sometimes I need help. That's the difference from us. Our business is very similar to the medical claims, PPOs. If you have an accident and you call your insurance company, you're going to get an 800 number. Any of you still have agents that you call? That's very rare. They're going to start, I'm not going to say steer, but they're going to start directing you where you probably need to go. You always have a say where you can have your car fixed, but they kind of get you going in that direction for one reason: save money. There is no large big box consolidator collision shop that does what we do. So you need to know that. It's your choice to fix your car wherever you want to, but if you've ever had a bad experience, Carfax, all that kind of stuff, you want to make sure the car's fixed safely. The technology today in these cars are over the top. Anybody own a Tesla here? Okay. If you damage your car or wreck your car, do you know you can only fix it at Tesla certified? You know that. I am a Tesla certified shop. I am a C8 Corvette shop, and I hold 14 other OE brands. OE certification is like ISO 9000. Do you guys know what that is? Okay, very similar. The manufacturer comes in and says, you need this tooling, you need this training, and you need to follow this procedure. These two are easy. This one's hard, because if an insurance company is repairing your car, they kind of go a different way here. Aftermarket parts, anybody know what that is? Okay. You want to put an aftermarket part on your Tesla and then think it's going to function the same way? It won't happen. So we fight that battle every day for our customers. But that's the difference between us and a typical shop, is we are focused on OE certification. So if you look us up online, you will see all our certifications. Tesla, Honda, Ford, EVs, we're certified in every EV. That is a very scary model right now. Not everybody knows how to fix it, so you got to make sure that you're taking it to the right store. Our Google right now is 4.8. We strive. I don't think anybody's a 5.0 legally, right? But I think 4.8 is good. Heavy focus on the villages. That's a whole different customer. We see customers coming in with a wad of papers. We know immediately either the husband or the wife passed and somebody was handling their process. We come in, we settle them down. The insurance company is sending them an hour away where they don't need to go. We settle them down, we give them ice cream, and we guide them. The next thing we do is we put them in an Uber and send them home. And that's a whole different scenario with an 80-year-old woman. What is an Uber? Because they don't know. So we send them home. My office manager, we have a corporate where we follow them home. She always calls them, says, "Are you okay?" Because it's different. And they're like, "Oh yeah, this is the greatest thing." My neighbor is like, what are you doing? We will Uber them back when the car is done. Once we have the claim number and the car, we start a process called blueprinting. Very similar. We wash the car, we mark the car, we scan the car with our scanners because we want to make sure that the seat belts, we can see all the damage, but there's internal components to your vehicles that go wrong in an accident that you can't see visually. So we scan the car for that. Once we start that, we take the car apart, we identify all the damage, then we repair the estimate. If you go in for an estimate today, there's going to be missed damage. And we stopped about a year ago. We no longer write estimates. We put you in an Uber and bring the car in. Because what happens is, we write an $1,100 estimate for a village person. The neighbor's paying for it. They accept the check. We call them after we get the car in, and now the estimate's $2,300. You know what that call's like? It's not fun. So we want to make sure we're giving you right advice on how to do it. So I would rather lose the customer than the car, if that makes sense, because I'm going to make them upset anyway. 9 out of 10 times I'm absorbing that because I do not want an upset customer. So we might as well do it right to begin with, okay? We talked about OE certification. There's just some of them. Anybody have a C8 Corvette, brand new Corvette? Okay, same model. But that's how our shop looks every day. And you can visit us anytime. My business challenge. The insurance company, when you have an accident, they kind of, again, I mentioned it, they kind of guide you to call and they start sending you to places. I can't stop that. But what I can stop is the people that still come in and said, I need an estimate or I need 3 estimates. You don't need that anymore. You just need to pick a shop. Whether you use me or whoever you want, just go to the shop. Be comfortable with the repair, make sure you're good with it. I can't get that message loud enough to the masses that you don't need 3 estimates and that you can leave your car and we'll take care of it from there. That is a hard conversion, especially with the older community where they're used to getting 3 estimates. So that is a challenge for me that every day we work on it. And we sit down on a nice couch and try to explain it to them, but sometimes it's very hard because that's how they've done it in the past, right? So that is one of my challenges. I haven't figured that out yet. I have a few insurance companies, but they're insurance companies like Chubb, Auto Owners, Amica, Travelers. Those are great insurance companies. They want one thing. They want you happy and they want your car safe. The other insurance companies are a little more different. It's dollars and cents. Right? So that's a big thing. That's kind of my mantra right here. We are in the Sun newspaper, very costly. We make fun of free ice cream, but I can tell you it's always a good time to have ice cream. I have it there all day long. Pick up and deliver. The big thing that we do is, someone mentioned relationships here. I live and die by relationships. I'm an old 45-year-old veteran. I still value relationships, and every day I try to build on it. Let us navigate you through the claim process, because if you don't, it's going to be very painful. And you ever been at your kitchen counter doing through your medical bills that you've been overcharged? Same thing. Let us take that onus away from you. I mentioned we opened a second shop. So that's in process. And thank you very much for listening.
Larry, everybody, Larry. Larry, don't go anywhere.
I'm not.
We're going to hit you
Yep.
with some questions.
Ready.
Yes. Your turn. Oh, wonderful. Hands are already going up. This is your turn to ask questions, to give advice. And go ahead, Andy.
Well, actually, instead of asking a question, I'm going to answer one of his questions. You were asking how to do education as part of your, dive into electronics. Because if you were to offer a webinar, a half-an-hour webinar where you can hand it out, you could very simply put a couple of lines to say, if you'd like to learn more about the insurance process, scan this code and book for my next webinar.
Okay.
So that in that way, you're not creating a completely different set of ads that you have to pay differently for.
Yep.
And then you're making yourself available where somebody doesn't have to track everything and come to your office to hear what you have to say.
And they can watch it anytime?
Yeah, exactly. And if you didn't record it,
Yep.
you can then offer it and you can just send it out to them via email. And
Yep.
if you want to know how to plug into that technology, please come have a conversation with me and I'll point you in the right direction.
I will. Thank you. Great idea.
Hey, I'm Nathan. David Sun Ads, congratulations. That's a great step. You would be amazed how many millions people make off them. Keep in mind there's groups inside the villages, like the Corvette group. You have some of those car aficionado groups that you could likely speak and educate 50, 60 people at one time. They do not let for-profit companies come in and sell, so the presentation cannot be sales-oriented. But if you come in with education on their specific cars, you can then present.
So I am in the villages 10 to 12 times a month. Corvette Club, Miata Club, Ford Club, they know me by name. The brand is in the villages. Those people, it's where I live in Yalaha, there's 100,000 new homes being built. How do I get to them? The car clubs we got. What we do is probably twice a month we do coffee and cars. We just did one with the Corvettes. They love bringing their cars. We either have coffee or I'll have a food truck there, or we'll take them to one of the restaurants in the historic district. But I'm all over that, but thank you.
Hello.
Yes. You're a Tesla owner. Yeah.
Yeah. Fellow Hoosiers, we get, right? You just said you were in Indiana?
Yes.
Okay, so I grew up in Indiana as
Where
well,
at?
So nice to meet a fellow Hoosier.
Valparaiso.
And you also need to say hi to Betsy a little deeper because she's also a fellow Hoosier.
I know.
Bunch of transplants.
So I grew up in the South Side in Greenwood. So I probably know the company we used to own. However, some thoughts from here. I know you said you're already involved with the car clubs.
Yes.
Another area you might consider is, and my mom she's in a 55 plus community here in Clermont, is reaching out to other communities and instead of only tapping into the car clubs, offer to come into educational sessions for widows, widowers, just people in general. What I've found in dealing with my mother and people that she knows in her community is it seems like the older she gets, the more uncertain she gets about things that she used to be very certain on.
Right.
So being able to say, hey, I'm just here to make sure you guys understand what the process is like in an event of whatever. Agree also with the electronics piece if you want to tap into the younger crowd. And then one thing, because you specifically asked about your ad that could be helpful, is have your QR code not just tied to your website, but some kind of language on there that you guys offer educational opportunities to help new communities. Talk to HOAs. HOAs are always willing to have people in to help their residents. I'm on my HOA's board and we look for people to come in and talk to them about different topics.
Yeah. So I try to hit all the 55 and older, the Plantation, the Legacy, Hawthorne. Sometimes I have success and I bring another partner of mine, Mystic Ice Cream. So I'm all into ice cream. So we bring the ice cream truck there. 3 out of 5 55 and olders won't even talk to me about it. They're like, we don't do this, whatever, you can't do it. I'm unable to penetrate just one, and that drives me nuts because I want to educate them. I just can't get on them right now. That's what I do for the company right now. I do all the marketing. I have a guy running the businesses. I want to be out there selling. I'm out there hitting agents, doing those type of things. But the 55 and olders have really given me a hard time to get in there.
Have they said why? Just out of curiosity.
They don't do it. They said they don't do it. They don't have vendors coming in there. I said, you don't have food trucks or anything? And they're like, no. So that's my goal this year, to try and get in there, because I think that's where I can really do the most help. Yes,
Good morning,
sir.
Larry.
Good morning.
I'm kind of in the same line of work that you are in. I've been in the printing business for 45 years, and I was director of training for the largest franchises in the world. You mentioned something, people come in and they want free estimates. So same thing with me, they come in, they think they need free estimates on their project. So what we do is we sell them on the value added, the reason why you want to do business with us. We have testimonials in the office of prior clients we work with, and The thing is, and I used to teach this to franchise owners, when someone comes into your location and comes to your counter, you have to be able to close that client.
Yep.
And so it requires a little bit of education and then the why.
Yep.
One of the things we run into is they say, I can go to Vistaprints and get the same thing that you do. And I explain why you want to do business with us and what we do in our community. And people place the orders, they don't go to get free estimates. So that's really my advice. You have to teach whoever's meeting that client, teach them how to make them comfortable, why they want to do business with you, and then it should be an easy sell without anything else.
It is, and it's again, it's education and getting my staff to do it. You know, process is redundant every time, right? So you just get done listening to the story about the neighbor moved their garbage can and that's why they do it. You got to clear your head and listen to the next one. We do a lot of free work. What I mean, I'm in business to make money. What I talk about free work is the customer that drives over the curb and pulls back and every shield and bumper's ripped off. We can hear that plastic smoking coming down the road. We know it's coming. So we bring them inside, settle them down, put it up on the lift, try to get everything wire tied and screwed, get everything touched up, buffed up, bring it out, and if they're good with it, they pull out their wallet and we say, have a nice day. I bet you that happens 10 times a month. That's how we built our brand. Because at bingo and pickleball and all that, when someone gets something free, they want to talk about it, so it's well worth doing that. Yep.
Lenka.
Beautiful, good morning. Hi.
Hi.
I'm here. I love what you're doing. I come from a family in business. My husband actually works for a luxury Lamborghini.
Oh, wow.
Right here in Orlando, so I know quite a bit about how all of those things work. And one thing that I've noticed that you may implement into your business, it's a very close community, and everything is done by word of mouth. The automobile businesses, there's a lot of trust issues, right? that
Trust.
Customers have. You have such a beautiful presence. I love your energy. I love how soft-spoken you are. You are not like the typical,
I am not.
People in the
Yep.
industry, and I don't want to label anyone.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
I think for you, finding the decision makers that can refer you as their preferred point of contact, someone that they trust, that their clients, if there's an issue, can go to
Yep.
and get their problems resolved would be my suggestion for you. And second, put yourself out there and tell your story and educate as much as you can. I'm not a big fan for you for the virtual because I think it's the energy that people can really feed from and trust you from the very beginning because you have that. So find the events, create the events, put yourself out there and talk to people face to face. For you, I believe it might be the word of mouth that once it's out there, it's going to become an avalanche.
Can I comment on the virtual? What keeps me up at night, when I see a 35 to 40-year customer sitting there waiting for an estimate, do you know what I do? I sit next to them. Can you help me find, how did you find me? It's either the dealer, it's never an insurance company, my dad, my uncle, someone that's in the industry, or they went online and see I'm Honda certified. That makes me happy. But if I don't get a little more techie, I'm going to lose them because they're not looking for relationships. I'm sorry. They're just not. They're just looking the place to get their car. They think it'd be okay because it should be okay. But I have to explain myself the difference between a large group and what I do with certification. That's a hard sell sometimes for that age group, right? I'm not bagging on them, but that is a different model that they're not used to, right? So good point.
Hi there, my name is Dr. Phillips. Thanks for presenting today.
Thank you.
I'm a doctor of holistic natural health and a world entrepreneur living in the Web3 space. So I look at a little bit at websites, but I don't see them as like marketing. I don't put much essence or much value on the websites themselves. What I will say is that your slides today are very busy, hard to read. There's a lot of information there.
Yeah.
I'd say simplify the message. There's a conflict on the message between what you just said about the estimates and when somebody goes to your web page, the first thing they see is the virtual estimate. So I'm confused on that messaging. When I click your reviews, I would like to see smiley, happy faces, video testimonials. There's no, the reviews page, the link is dead. There's nothing there. And also the idea of looking at pictures of the garage. I'm from Detroit. I'm a motorhead. I love horsepower. I love this whole game of powerful vehicles, fast vehicles. But it doesn't sell people on the idea of working with you. Pretty garage, pretty vehicles, it's clean, but I would rather have maybe 2 or 3 videos of some really happy people, excited, because it's one thing for you to pitch you, which is, it works. It's another thing for 3 people to say, oh, Larry, I can't say enough about Larry and how he does business. Just a thought, because features tell, but benefits sell. And when you have somebody expressing benefit, it's going to be a much more powerful message for you. I hope that works for you.
No, so you're spot on. So my idea of technology in that is cut and paste with scissors and paste. That's me. I know how to run business. I am not a technique. So I hired a social media company about 6 months ago. I did not know I wanted to push all this data to them and they get it out. That ain't how it works. So all of I'm meeting with, so all my staff is busy. They're taking care, we update customers every Wednesday. We're picking up cars, they're busy. So for me to say, make sure we get a photo of every car and get it up there, I assumed, shame on me, that they were gonna take care of that. I'm very frustrated with it. We have a meeting next week. It's very costly to do that, but I'm not getting the bang for the buck, and you're 100% right. I know that's very busy, so I need to work on that.
I think this will be a good segue into
Yes.
that. Jackie, let's hear what you have.
I don't get up here and say, hey, we should talk, because I do, but since you said that, Jackie Peterson / social marketing, and we do exactly what you said. We get information from you, but then we do everything.
Okay.
So I could talk to you about that. But on the virtual stuff, when you're doing it right and you know who your target audience is and you have the right messaging, yes, it works. I agree 100% with everyone that's saying, let people get to know you, blah, blah, blah. You're only going to be in front of so many people face to face.
Yep.
So putting that online is really important. Webinar is a great idea. We do something called social videos, and I mean, it's not just us, but they're very targeted. They're short videos meant for the social platforms because nobody has any patience when they're on those pages. So they're deliberately short, very targeted messages. They could be things, explanation on the insurance process, explanation on how your business works,
Yep.
and then also getting to know you, the real why, really knowing you. And yes, we can do the video testimonials and things like that with your clients, but I think having that evergreen content on your site where people can really start to connect with you, seeing your face, feeling comfortable. I think everyone in this room has felt something from you that is different than the typical car guy, and we can, and again, not just me, but that can be brought out in video. And I'm happy to sit with you and talk to you about how we
I will definitely get with you. Can I say one? So last week, we belong to a group. It's a national company. It's called NABC. NABC connects the insurance companies with collision repair centers, with charity groups. What we do is we get a car from the insurance company that's deemed total. We go look at it. We redo it, tires, brakes, car's brand new, and we give it to a needy family. Last week we gave a car to a lady that had 5 kids. So there is a vetting process that they have to have a job and X to cover the car because they have to show plates. But I didn't want to pick the person getting it, so we had a local charity, and we're going to do that twice a year. I feel like I'm a pretty strong person. I broke down and cried in this, and we had Lake TV there, which is amazing. I got to tell you, it was like to think about our daily lives without a car. Are you kidding me? With 5 kids? So it was unbelievable, and that's the kind of stuff we do. But I want to send that to my media, and I want, and it's like it hit a wall. Okay, we're connected.
Who else?
That's the next one.
Margarita over here. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Maggie. So I just wanted to add to what they said. I had this written down, but for your business, I think it's important to use digital marketing to expand, right?
Thank you.
in advanced trade and also to instruct people, because a lot of people don't know what they don't know. So you use that to your advantage.
Yeah, good point.
To
Thank
her
you.
point, she said, do everything everybody's saying, and she's right. We will have, Glenn is running all of this through AI, and he will have a synopsis for you, so you will have everyone's individual feedback to review, and then you can put it all into action.
I knew this is too busy. I knew I was going to get beat up on this.
That's okay. That's okay. We appreciate you being vulnerable. Brandon, what you got?
Hey there, nice to meet you. I'm Brandon. I have a question. Have you, which you probably have you tried partnering with the local dealerships? And I will tell you that, like George Nahas in Sumner.
George Nahas and me, we're tight. They get referrals.
That's
Yes.
what I was going to ask.
Yes.
Whether you would take their overflow, since
Yes.
you are already certified in all of these car dealerships, car
Yep.
companies, you check with all the car dealerships. I will take your overflow, develop a relationship with your clients when you cannot
Yep.
fulfill their scenarios. So what are you looking for now to grow up? Much larger? How busy are you right now?
So I will be putting 2 stores in Indiana this year. I plan on having 5 stores this year. I have built a team at this store. So when we did the second store, we hired 60 days ago. So we took some seasoned people, so they know the process there. So we have a few people that are new, but they've been with us 60 days. So, and I have one gentleman that's been with me 13 years running both stores. I'll always take a call from a customer. So what I need now is more dealership relationships, and I'm working on that. There's many dealers that have like what I call a body shop, and the reason they have it is because the manufacturer like GM gives them some incentives to be having the shop, but it's a dirty dungeon, the work is bad. I have to target those. Nahas I already have, I do key scales. So
They sell all the Corvettes in that.
yes, and the reason how I got connected to Nahas is being part of the Corvette Club. They introduced me to George. Okay, so that networking, I love networking, so they help me do that. So yeah, that is a target. Some of the dealers require me to pay them a referral fee, and I'm okay with that. And I base that on how many cars they sell. Like George sells about 110 cars a month. Not a big dealer, but it's probably 80 are Corvettes. So that's what I want.
Hi, I'm Amy Hansen
Hi.
with Best Virgin Media. We do local brand building. We have over 1,400 options nationwide, as well as 140 right here in Florida. My question to you is, what radius do you service right now? How far can people come in?
Probably about a 30-mile radius. We're reaching out to all the villages. We run down 27. I would say 30 is good. So now that I have 2 stores, so total, I have 20,000 square feet in 2 shops now. So I bought a golf cart, so we're running parts and people back and forth between the 2. We're right next to the Leesburg Police Department, so we're right down the street. So I think a 30-mile radius makes sense for now.
Because I can help you build your local brand in that 30-mile radius, both with your online presence and digital marketing. And because it's micro-targeted, it's a lot less expensive than doing it on your own. We also help you with your online reviews and stuff like that. But most importantly, we can get you into the neighborhoods that are high-end, that have those high-end cars, and establish you as the collision expert when we write 4 articles a year.
Yep.
And here in Clermont, I'll be doing about 30 to 40 different live events for the seniors here.
Perfect. I will be in Clermont at some point. So on the Google, if we don't get a review before they leave and they go home, the chances of happening are slim and none. So we have again, QR code, they do it. We have a laptop there. I don't want to coerce a good one, but I want them to do it. So when we're doing that on a regular basis, I get a lot of them. If you look at my reviews now, we're getting 3 or 4 a month, and we're doing 60 cars a month. I don't know what's going on. I know.
And the more you have, the better I can go on.
I know.
Give away free ice cream.
Come on down.
Especially Mystic ice cream. I have a special ice cream.
That is great,
they
isn't
have
it?
Special ice cream.
Daryl. So Daryl's from Indiana.
See, we're taking over.
Maybe again. So I'm not sure if you're aware of this. There's 3 or 4 influencers in the villages getting between 40 to 100,000 impressions per month on their videos and stuff. That's where a lot of the newer people are getting their information.
Okay.
Usually a video would cost like $5,000 to $10,000 depending on the influencer itself. But that might be an easy way to educate through an influencer.
Is that like I could do a podcast with them and
Look
get?
up Jerry and Linda. Glenn will have this in an email to you after. Jerry and
Okay,
Linda,
so I'll get this
They
in.
are an influencer that's in there, and they get a decent amount of impressions. A lot of
Okay.
our clients watch their videos. It's pretty free.
It's very costly to do, and my employees make fun of me all the time because they say nobody reads the Sun paper. What's wrong with you? So we ask the question when they come in. They're like, "We have the Sun paper here. I'm in a few magazines," and they're all like, "Yeah, but my employees say, Larry, nobody reads the paper anymore." But I think they do.
All right, we got time for a couple more. I'm just excited to know there's influencers in the villages. That's
You said you had no
That's
hook.
amazing.
I'm going.
I thought you had to be under 20 to be an
Hey,
influencer.
morning, Larry. Rick with Venture HR. So a lot of other people have mentioned some of this already. You mentioned you target 55 and up communities. I'm a lot closer to that than I care to admit, and it just kind of dawned on me when you mentioned that. But a lot of other people have said, social media. You got people in my age bracket getting closer to that 55 and up that are online more than ever before. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of that. Put out short videos, 30-second, 1-minute clips. Just to get their attention, just to draw them in. The more you draw them in, the more you start to appear on their pages, on their For You pages, on their Facebook pages, and then you become a familiar face to them. So
That's what I thought I was getting.
Being said, influencers, they sometimes charge a lot of money, but the more you start to build that presence in your own channels, the more you appear on people like my page,
Right.
the more we learn to trust you.
I agree.
When all the discussion about where you can do workshops, I don't know about Lake County, but I know Orange and Osceola, the libraries are always giving presentations on almost anything, so that's another possibility for you.
Nice.
Excellent. All right, Jared, we're going to wrap up with you, sir.
Good morning, Larry. Jared Taylor,
No, we're not.
Sugarloaf Partners, nonprofit fundraising consulting. I'm glad that you mentioned charities, and the reason I say that is you can go to irs.gov and look at the exempt organizations business master file abstract, which is a list of all the registered charities all across the U.S. So when you expand into Indiana, you can download that list. There's 107,000 registered charities here in Florida. There's a bunch registered in Leesburg, a bunch registered in the Villages, and a bunch registered in Clermont. They're businesses too, and they have either fleets themselves or their employees or volunteers have personal vehicles. Reach out to them.
Yep. Thank you.
Hey, nice job, Larry.
Thank you.
Not even mentioning last name. Lots of good information here. I would encourage you on your slides is to share the stories that you shared with us. You are a storyteller.
Thank you.
The slides did not help you, they distracted us. So just get whoever's on your team to help with images of people in the Uber, giving you a big thumbs up, the big smiles, as Dr. Phillips mentioned. This will help get those stories out, but you're really good at it. So I wouldn't downplay, your speaking. Your speaking is great. Stories connect with us, and I think you're going to do great. So look for ways where you can speak, share the stories. And this is for everybody in the room. The facts are good, but it's the stories that connect us. And you did a great job.
Well, thank you all.
Harry,
Thank you, Harry.
Larry, everyone.
Thank you, Harry. Angie's going to wrap us up. Come on, Angie.
Angie is living benefits provider. So Larry, thank you for that. Have you connected or collaborated
Thank
with
you.
a personal injury lawyers?
I'm sorry, what?
Personal injury lawyer.
Do I know any?
Have you connected with them? Do seminar, because you can really do educational to the public,
Yeah.
like special
Okay.
events, like February is Black History Month, Veterans Day, 4th of July.
That's a great
Those
idea.
are one way to
Never thought of that.
Yeah.
Good one,
And one last question I want to ask you, that what can we do as a community to help you?
I think what I learned here, I knew coming in I was going to get it. I'm a little frustrated with where our marketing and social media is right now, and I get frustrated because I don't know how to fix it. I think I've got some great ideas, And I think I just chose the wrong, my idea was exactly, I'm going to send you happy people and giving the car away and you're going to get this. And we're not getting it. We're not getting anything. You know, we're not, so I need to work on that. That's going to be my goal by, you know, the beginning of the year. Especially now with the second store, we got to announce that. So
8 hours a day we're on this thing.
I know.
We need to hit them up with this thing.
I know.
We talked to a lot of people here with it. Thank you so much, Larry.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Larry.
guys.
We are not here next week or the week after that.
We
so
are
we are here January the
Thank you.
7th.
7th. Yes, 7th.
2026. Practice writing it now.
Wow, 26.
As always,
Jeez.
our social media, we are active. Thank you to Lenka and Jax for that. We have the pictures from last week going up, so definitely keep an eye out for those. Grab your coffee cups, throw them in the garbage, muffin wrappers, all those things if you don't mind, please. And let's take a photo.
Thank you.
Let's do
Thank
a
you.
group picture.
So everybody look at Linka. We're going to get a photo.
Do you want to come up here this time? Or do you want to
Out of your way.
I like the, yes, ugly sweaters in front. Oh, sweaters. Festive folks in the front.
We'll do two, if you guys don't mind. We'll do one as is, so stay where you are, and then anyone who has anything ugly on, I would love for you guys to come up here so we can take a group picture.
I'm not sure this qualifies.
I'm ready.
Okay, so let's go. Let's do this one. I know, Harry, I'm doing it this way. Yes, you told me. Landscape, like a landscape. All right, one landscape, one not so landscape. Stay. Don't move.
Everybody hold your breath. You're going to be thin in this shot.
You know, there's one more.
I don't think.
And my uglies, come over.
Yay! All the different
Nice meeting
people.
you. When you can come there, not even need anything. Just